Hello guys, welcome to The Long Dark. I'm just gonna address you as guys. I don't really think I have a follower base right now. Um, I've been really enjoying this game as of late, but I feel like I've hit a point where I'm not having as much fun anymore because I don't challenge myself enough anymore. Basically, I'm restarting the game every time I feel like I'm just not feeling that particular survival mode anymore. So to get myself over that slump over just staying in one area, not going out exploring much anymore, I wanted to go and start recording myself play. So that's what I'm about to do. Um, this is gonna be a survival mode series, and I will play in Stalker difficulty without any feats active because I feel like that's how you're supposed to play the game. I will start in Mystery Lake because that is the area I am most acquainted with. I have started almost all my runs in Mystery Lake. Mainly because I wanted to get acquainted with one area first before I even start doing much of anything else, because I wanted to have that base, that starting point from where I can explore everything else. And I decided to start recording now instead of just playing more without recording, because I feel like this is perfect. This is the perfect opportunity for me to start recording it, because I feel very confident in my knowledge where things are in Mystery Lake, but I also have a lot of areas that I've not been to or just briefly been to. So I don't know much about those areas. I absolutely don't know my way around in Coastal Highway. Let's just look. I don't know my way around in Coastal Highway. I don't know my way around in Desolation Point. I've never been to any of those. I've been to Pleasant Valley, but I've not been there much. I absolutely have no idea about Timberwolf Mountain, so that's kind of like a milestone in this series to reach Timberwolf Mountain at some point. I've been through Forlorn Muskeg, but I've only stick to the railroad track. I've not gone off the railroad track. I've only gone through there and then ended up in Broken Railroad. Also, just follow the railroad track to the railroad station, nothing more. Mountain Town, I've never been there. Beside the one time I started there in an Interloper series, which I died right away because I started in the middle of the night and I got attacked by wolves by trying to get to the town. Um, so yeah, we're gonna start in Mystery Lake and we're gonna play female, and we're gonna name her Sana, in memory of a very special girl I met some time ago and sadly do not have any contact with anymore. If you're out there, Sana, the phone number I gave you was wrong. It starts 0102, not 01076. So, sorry about that. There's an off chance you might watch this, so... But anyway, a very special girl. Wanted to give a shout out to her. I was very glad I met her. I'm very sad that I'm not having contact with her anymore because I gave her the wrong number. But that's a whole different story that you could read on my blog, but I'm not going to give you my blog because that's very private. For now, we're just going to go into a new game and we're going to see where we're going to start. And judging from where we start and what time we start, I will have a number of goals that I want to achieve in this first episode. This quote I actually really love. Extinction is the rule, survival is the exception. Okay, this is a start I don't actually like too much. Starting near the dam. Okay. When I start here, usually I go into the vehicle first. Not as cold in there. Okay, I'm not too happy about my starting gear here. The wrecked sweater is actually not such a bad item, but 25 condition is really not convincing me. At least I have some hand coverings.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Well, why not start out with matches? That's a good find right there. Okay. But yeah, not my favorite start, because if you're not lucky, it's not really all that warm in the dam. So if your clothing isn't really good and you're not finding much in the trailers and in the dam itself, it's not really all that great to spend a night there, especially if you don't find the crowbar. So I have came up with a strategy that I like to just do. If I go in the dam and I feel like I didn't find any good clothing in the lockers, and I also don't find the crowbar in the dam, then I will not stay there. I will leave and go to some other place. Oh, there's a wolf. We heard him. So we know we gotta be careful when we get out of this particular trailer again to head over to the dam. We should not have a problem outrunning the wolf, even if he's right in front of the door when we come out. There's some fleece mitts, but I'm just leaving them there. They're not better condition than the ones I have, so there's no point in picking them up. We will find plenty of cloth, and we're just gonna stay there anyway. Okay, we can't unlock this locker yet. Nothing in here. Okay, I think that just leaves this. Okay, and once I'm in here, I'm gonna make a more thorough look at what I have. Okay, so books, some tinder plugs, some matches. I don't have any painkillers. Some good condition dog food. That's always good to have, as well as sodas. I do like finding a mix between good condition and bad condition food. Okay, I can't hear the dog, so just gonna run anyway. This early in the game I usually run. Don't see much point not running. You have plenty of energy to spare and you're freezing too much. So there's no deer corpse. That's a bit upsetting. I like to pick that up on my way to the dam, dropping it off in here. But yeah, as I said, I like this condition that I have right now, with that I know my way around this area and I know what I want to do and what I want to achieve around here. There is no crowbar. Okay, means that I'm likely not gonna stay here, depending on what I will find. My controller is messing up right now, which it sometimes does because I'm using a wireless controller. Sometimes it messes up for me. Okay, I'm not giving this a thorough search because I like to keep a safety margin, and as you can see, I'm still freezing in here. So I want to get out of here as soon as possible, unless I find good clothing. I will not stay here unless I find good clothing. But I will check the most important places for tools, for clothes. I will not mess with the safe, not if I'm freezing. It doesn't really take long, but... Okay, so there's some tools. That's always good. I usually just drop them in the... on the table right there, and you can actually stand really far away as you do this, but I'm not having much luck with it right now. Let me just check this for a moment. Painkillers and another stim. That's really good. I'm actually hoping that since I didn't find the crowbar there, maybe I'll find it here. Sometimes I have luck finding it in here. No. Any luck here? No. Just... okay. No. But yeah, if I don't find it, I'm not sticking around here. Because it is fairly cold here. I won't say it's cold. It's just -5 to -8. So unless I find enough clothing to get me to -6, I usually don't spend the night here. It's just not a place where I like spending the night. One good thing about starting in this particular spot though is that you have access to water without having to cook it. That's nice about starting here, which is exactly why I'm a bit split on the start, but I think I've talked about the start too much now. So instead, let me just think what I'm gonna do here. Not too lucky with the water. Sometimes I find 1 point something liters in both of them. Sometimes there's something behind there. Sometimes there's a pair of cargo pants or jeans here. It's another really good thing to find sometimes. I will check if I can find a fire striker or so around here. I check that spot thoroughly. Sometimes it's hiding right there. Oh, see, there we go. Found the fire striker. That's a good find. Still won't stick around. I already looked here. Okay, let's sprint over here real fast. Check these drawers. T-shirt, better than nothing, I guess. We're +4, so not over the threshold I like to be as a condition for staying here. So we will likely go to the biggest house in this area, because it's actually not really that far away, and if you know how to get there fast, you're actually there just really fast. The only thing you need to worry about on Stalker difficulty when getting there is wolves. I haven't found a book though, like a book to read. That's a bit upsetting. Sometimes I get a bit lucky in here with matches and so on, but I'm not gonna check right now because I'm gonna come back anytime. Not anytime, anyway. I feel like I'm talking a bit too much. Doesn't let you enjoy the game at all. Okay, what's in here? Bandage, that's good. So, taking away the fact that we don't have a weapon to defend ourselves against the wolf, we have everything else we need to defend ourselves against the wolf. I know for a fact that there was one out there because he did bark at us. We did not find a lantern, unless I just missed one. Okay, I'm taking the newsprint. So let's check out where that wolf was. We might have to just run. I like to just look down here. Sometimes you can see a wolf over there from here. I have the music set to really low, by the way, so you're likely not gonna hear much of that. It's so I can hear the environment a lot better. Because sometimes when you search for a corpse of a wolf you killed or so, okay, he's right there. I actually like this, that he was right there, because that means we get to just slowly jump down here and sprint all the way over here. I'm not gonna bother with these cattails because I think he's still onto me. Yeah, he's still following me, so let's just sprint. Sometimes there's a corpse here that has a knife. No luck this time. Actually, I've gone off the path that I wanted to take. I don't follow the river usually. Actually, go over here whenever I want to go from the dam to the house. The river is a little safer. I'm not gonna say it's safe, but it's a bit safer. There's no maple, it's just birch, okay. Let's pick up one more of these. It's a pity you need 3 to make your bandage, but whatever. But yeah, I prefer going through here when I go over to the camp office. Okay, where'd hypothermia risk? Let's just... We're at 4 degrees bonus, so not good, really not good. Let's see, there's no wind really, so we can't really find any wind protection. Sometimes there's a wolf here. But actually most of the time, at least early in the game, until I kill one, there's not. This is a pretty safe area to go in the beginning of the game. Just somehow never found a wolf here early in the game. I'm only gonna take one more of these because I am freezing. And yeah. Not going to pick up these rose hips either. Sometimes you find a broken arrow here, not this time. Oh wait, there's actually a simple arrow. Okay, but yeah, I'm leaving the rose hips there, leaving some of this other stuff here since I am fairly cold. And I will just sprint halfway through my bar. And then go up here. And check out from up here if I see any wolves. Okay, that was just some ice cracking. It's fairly safe jumping down from there. I like to pick up some cattails here. And also some sticks if I can find some. Is a bunny running from me or from a wolf? Okay, I guess it was running from me. Just looked a little odd there. Actually, I don't change my mind about the cattails. I'm too cold. I will go down this road. Anyway, this route I will come back. Anyway, so let's just leave them there for now. After I'm done looking for sticks here, I'm gonna sprint again. Get to shelter as soon as possible. There's a wolf, okay, but he's up there, so we can definitely outrun him here. Now the only concern I have is that there's a pack of wolves right here in the lake. And I think there is, yes there is. There absolutely is a pack of wolves, so we can't go that way. This is a bad condition that I often find myself in, but there's a way around this. It's just we have to spend a little bit more time out here. Okay, here crows. Okay, there they are. I hate this pack of wolves. Is that 4 of them? Yeah, there's 4. So there's 1 stray and a pack, because a pack is usually 3. Okay, he noticed me. That's just great. Okay, he's charging at me. I should be fine. I hope I'm fine. I can hear his breath in my neck. Fuck my life. Well then, that didn't go so well. We just died. Or did we? We didn't die. So we gotta be real careful here about what we do. I'm gonna start with a stim, and then I'll run from the wolf and get to shelter as soon as possible. Man, that was close. That was real close. We didn't have a weapon to defend ourselves there either. and that one stray just messed us up so badly, because he was not stationary with the pack. So I'm glad I at least have these things on me. That should keep me safe from... Yeah, let's just use antiseptic here. And I also will have to use... Actually, I don't feel like using my painkillers on my hands. Because all I need to do right now is be able to sprint. And I need to warm up also, which sucks because I'm probably not gonna find any clothing in here. But I might use the bed to warm up. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will use the bed. I will sleep for 2 hours because that'll get rid of my sprained wrists too. And then from here I should be fairly safe going to the house. Okay, there's a blizzard, so that's great. But we have no choice, we can't stay here, we're freezing here. It's still light outside. Thankfully, I know exactly where I need to go, so we're just gonna go there right away. Hope we don't freeze to death on the way. Just gonna take a short peek in here. Just want to test if... No, I'm also freezing in here. Okay, whatever. But it lets me recharge my stamina a bit without being too cold. I'm almost not able to sprint anymore. The good thing about this blizzard though is that the wolves are definitely not outside anymore. I'm also not yet in the red, so that's good. Usually I would go that way to stay safe of the wolves, but since it's a blizzard and there's not any wolves out here right now, I'll just go the fast way. Well, faster. Can't be fast enough right now. It would be funny if we just freeze to death after we survive that horrid wolf attack. Okay, I lost my t-shirt also, so we're just gonna freeze much faster. I literally can see my health bar dropping right now. And it's still some way to go, so we're really gonna be close. We're gonna be close to the red here. Just my luck. Just my luck. I was so sure I would be able to outrun that wolf, and he was just in our neck. Could really just hear him breathe into my neck there. That was scary. But I think we're gonna be able to recover this. Just gonna think positive right now. We're gonna be warm in the hut once we are there. Once we are there, let's not get stuck on this ice here. We can't afford that right now. Just gotta get in there as soon as possible. Okay, we're in the red, as I figured we'd be. We're in the red. Okay, I can't sprint anymore either. But we made it. We're at the house. We will definitely be able to warm up here.
Lay down right here. I thought I'd never wake up again.
Okay, actually, we're not warm just yet, so we're gonna use the bed. We're just gonna use the bed right away. Sleep as much as we can, but let's eat something first. Let's just eat this. drink, because otherwise we lose more of our condition as we sleep. Gotta make sure we don't lose any more. And then just crank this all the way up and sleep. We don't have enough clothes even to not freeze in the house. And that is a very bad condition. That is one of the worst starts I've had. The only worser starts I've had were ones where I died. So we lost 3 clothing items. Now I wish I would have picked up those other mittens. Okay, we lost 3. That's a pity. Let's just hope we find some here. And since I can't see shit in the dark, I'll have to use my flare. Okay, nothing in there, just my luck. Okay, we found some clothing, okay. Yeah, jeez. We're lucky we're alive. Let me just tell you, we're so lucky we are alive. That could have gone so much worse. Nothing under the bed, okay, nothing over here. I think the game's just gonna really kick me in the balls now that I've decided to record. Okay, but at least there's a drop that I've not seen before. I've not seen a jacket being on this spot before, so at least something for me. Thank you, game, for at least giving me that. No cooking book though. It's a bit of a bummer. But there should be a line up here. Yep, there is. Is there a hook too? Yeah, there it is. So even if we don't find a sewing kit, we will be able to repair our clothes. That's good. There's a jerry can, so we will be able to make a torch. I have my usual spots where I put stuff. Okay, and I like to search this file cabinet for sewing kits. Sometimes I'm lucky here, find a sewing kit. There's a bandage, we need that definitely, since we lost the only one we had. Is there any herbal tea? No herbal tea for me. No can opener either, that's a bit of a bummer. Let's see in here. I would find... I mean, I always hate when I don't find painkillers, because painkillers are actually a pretty important item, but finding a stim was almost as good, because as you can see, stims can save your life. Okay, but that's about all we can do here right now. Takes 10 minutes to do that. I want to use this light somehow though. What else can I do that I need light for? Nothing really, actually. Could grab some charcoal and go outside and just map a bit. Oh, I guess there's low visibility here. I was thinking of... Let me pick that up again. I was thinking of seeing if I can find any cattails right here, and I can, okay. I just want to make use of my time as efficiently as I can. Since I do have this light source right now that's about to burn out. But I will go inside now and use the flare to make a fire. That's actually what I should be doing before it goes out. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna use the flare to make the fire. Use one of our cattail heads. It's an 80% chance. I'd prefer 100, thank you. And then we're just gonna drop this thing there. Nobody cares about the flare anymore. Stuff that in there. Okay, it's an hour. Actually, let me pick that up again. Just so I can pick up this wood here. I think that's all the wood I'm gonna find in here though. Could destroy the crate. Just drop this guy there. We can see. Let's cancel that actually. How much time do we have? 1 hour and 9, okay. Okay, I think it just went out. Okay, there's the crate. Destroy that. Okay, that's just one though, but we can toss that in there. Okay, we got some time. We're gonna lose some calories here from smashing this open. Yeah, 14% of calories lost there. It's not good. But we cooked it. We're gonna make some water with the remaining time. I think I should be good to make 2 liters. I like to have at least 2 liters because 1 liter is approximately a day's worth. I'm not gonna say completely, it's just depending on how you ration it. It's like a bit over a liter and 50 I guess would be a day's worth. I think I'm not gonna get away with another liter, so I'm just gonna do half. Actually, I think I might get away with another liter. I think it was 20 minutes to melt a liter of snow and 12 to boil it. Yeah, about 10 minutes to boil it, about. Okay, then I just melt as much as I can before this goes out, okay. But I will leave the unsafe water right here. There you go, just drop that, all of it. Eat the tomato soup. Eat this. Drink this. And I might sleep a bit now then because it's early. How am I? No, I'm not too tired yet, so let's craft this hook and repair some of our clothes while we wait for it to be sort of midday. It's probably gonna be the best here for me. Okay, clothing. We need cloth though, so there's no curtains there, but there's this. Just very unlucky altogether. We didn't find a tool in the dam. We didn't find a crowbar. We did not find the knife. We also had wolves very badly positioned for the route we were taking. And we were just not fast enough. But we'll be fine. Just trust me on this. We should be fine as long as we now try to keep a good safety margin. Okay, let's repair this one more time. Don't fail me. I need you. Oh, I really need you. Don't fail me one more. Holy shit. Okay, the game really hates me right now. Failing me 3 times in a row. And that's 2 cloth each time. So please don't fail me more.
I could eat anything right now.
Okay, so it's at 89% now. We're at +6. We have 2 pair of jeans, but they're bad condition. Our shoes actually suffered a lot too, so let's repair those also. We've almost lost the entire day though, just repairing.
Damn it. I'm so hungry.
We lost almost the entire day repairing because it kept failing. If it keeps failing, then obviously you're not gonna get far. And that sucks a bit. Although the evening is... It's not too bad in terms of cold. Okay, but we should probably get going soon. I would like to repair the shoes before I go though, so don't fail. Okay, nice. And then these I'm just gonna drop. I'm gonna drop everything else that's a bit heavy that I don't need right now. I'll keep the rifle cartridge on me. We got a fishing tackle pretty low already. So let's drop these. Reason why I didn't destroy the clothes to get the cloth I needed. Basically because it's just one cloth for every item. And it takes the same time as it takes to destroy... Oh, there's a storm coming. Great. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? I don't want to go back to the dam. I could check the derailment. But I don't have much daylight left, so I'm thinking... Trapper's cabin? Since we didn't have any luck over here, we might as well. Definitely pick up sticks on the way, that's why I loaded up as much as I could. And we just have to pray that we aren't as unlucky with the wolves. Pray for a little luck here. Pray the game doesn't hate me. And that we can go almost a straight path to the trapper's house. Although we're not freezing so much, so I'm almost tempted to just follow the railroad track to the end. Yeah, let's do that instead. I usually have more luck with not encountering wolves if I just follow next to the railroad tracks like this. Get to the end of it because there's usually something there. There's a chance of a crowbar there, which if we find it, we might find a good clothing item in the trapper's cabin. I just feel much safer going the long way around right now. We're also not freezing too much. See, it's just one arrow down. Just one. So we should be fine. I will definitely sprint though, even though we don't have much calories. Well, great. This is just great. Can we outrun him? There's another one. Okay. I think we were able to outrun him. And if he followed us all the way here, then we will just go to the next area, which is just through the tunnel. So there's always usually some wood here. Not this time, it seems. Okay, let's see. Did he follow us? Is he onto us? Don't think he is. Well, this is just... The game's just mad with me. There's usually at least one metal box here. We're just not finding anything right now. That is so unfortunate. Okay. Nope, no pry bar here. Just more wolves. But we're definitely playing in Stalker, aren't we? Yeah, we're playing in Stalker. I've never been to that spot on Stalker difficulty and not find at least something there next to that tree. Like there's always at least something. Okay, I'm not gonna sprint because there might still be wolves. Okay, I'm not gonna even bother with a crow feather right now. Okay, I definitely hear the wolves over there. Pick up the sticks, we will need them. See, now I think I should have made a torch. Because can you defend yourself against wolves with a torch? Actually don't know. I don't know if they're afraid of it. I would assume they are. If you have a torch equipped and they come at you, do they charge you still? That is something I will have to try out once I have better gear. That I can afford going into a close quarter fight with. Okay, here I gotta be a bit careful. Because Max's last stand. There can be a wolf. Don't see one, so at least there's none here. Not like this is a very important spot anyway, there's just sometimes something on this corpse or next to it. Well, it was worth it, definitely. Let's put that on right away. And keep going. Am I going the right way though? Yeah, definitely. Okay. So it's bad weather, so I'm not too afraid of a moose being here. Because it often is for me. There's two spots that usually is. It's either here or by the dam. It doesn't seem to be here or there. We're not too cold. So we might be able to at least pick up the little bit of meat here. It is frozen though, so I'll have to think. How do I look food-wise? It's all good condition. Let's make a fire. Let's use accelerant. Start this fire. Throw that on there. Okay, 2 hours should be fine. And now we're just gonna wait for that to drop. And in the meantime, can we do something? Yeah, we can make that. Okay, how is it looking? 83. We still have an hour left. That should be enough. Okay, what else do we have that we could do? Do we have any cloth left? No, we don't have any cloth left. So let's spend some time making some tinder plugs. Once I'm in the house and I've searched and I go to bed, this is gonna be the end of this episode. I dare say it was eventful. A bit more eventful than most of my unrecorded series. Not as eventful as some of them, because some of them were just near-death experience after near-death experience. Okay, it's at 45. Sucks that we don't have a tool, but okay, it's under 50, so we can grab all this, and I'm just gonna grab all of it. Takes 2 hours and 40. So I want to at least have a fire going for 2 hours. Not gonna go all the way. It's gonna be fine if I freeze just a little bit at the end there. Take the charcoal and then run. I can't run? Ah, yeah, I'm too tired. Great. At least it's a beautiful night. They're very purple though tonight. Usually they're a bit more greenish. And something that's funny about the Trapper's Homestead is that it's always lit. There's always light going on. Even if there's no aurora, there's always light inside. Our condition is at 100%, almost. I would say it's like 90. What was it? 99. Oh, see, so it really was almost at 100. But yeah, it usually looks like there's someone home. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's actually meant to be that way.
Eat.
Because as soon as you get in here, there's just not much light going on at all. Okay, and we gotta eat. Yeah, that is very true. So let's hope this beef jerky is low condition. Okay, oh lucky day, you're saying it there, Sana. Let's eat that right away. Ooh, damn it. This meat we picked up is in really low condition though, but once we cook it, it's gonna be in better condition though. Let's take the snare. I'm just gonna break it apart. It's just gonna take 10 minutes. My condition is good enough for me to not care about spending some time just gathering some firewood beforehand. Before I start cooking. There's crates right here that I can break. It's one. There's two. I might not need all that wood. Fairly sure I will not.
God, I have never been so hungry in my life.
I just had it. There we go. So we have to take this 75 chance here. There's oh, we could use the fire striker. Let's actually do that. It's a 90% chance. Usually I would make a torch and use that, like light the torch with the fire striker, then use the torch to light the fire in case it fails. But I just don't feel like making a torch now, especially because I can't even. I left the lantern oil in the cabin, and I don't think I picked any up in the dam either. So we're just gonna have to hope and pray. Give me a little bit of luck here, game. You've been messing around with me way too much. Okay, that should be enough to make this meat. Very bad condition meat though, but at least it's a good amount of it. It's not too good, but it's not too bad either. I'll just make half a liter of water. Should be able to do that. Don't really have enough time for a whole liter, but half a liter will be fine. And I'll just keep this fire burning as I eat this meat. And it seems like we made it through the day. So we're on day 2. Let's just recap these days real fast. So we went all the way down to 4% there. We didn't burn a lot of calories on that day though, but we did burn a good amount here. 4 injuries on the first day. Jesus. Yeah, this should just tell you exactly how the first day went. We went all the way down to 4. Okay, there's some more firewood, okay. And now, let's see. Is the game at least giving me a storm lantern? That's good. A bench. Is there anything underneath the bed? Okay, there's some metal containers. Let's check them out. It's just one metal container. No, there's 2. Sometimes there's just one. Sometimes there's none. Let me just check if... Okay. Shelf. Shelf. So there's no rifle, it seems. I think I've seen something there. Nice. It's good condition too. That's as much as I will be poking around in the dark here. Fire's about to go out too. Yep, it's on embers. So we're just gonna lay down. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking through. I'm just really glad I didn't die in the first episode. I would have just redone it then. Probably wouldn't have done it if it was the second episode. If I had died in the second episode, I would have just said, okay, the gods are against me here. They don't want me to play this. But in the next episode, we're gonna have to find some clothing. We're gonna have to find the crowbar. We're gonna have to find some clothing. We might have to go back to the lake to check out the houses around the lake, trying not to get hunted down by the wolves. But that's all there is for this episode, and you can look forward to hopefully another eventful episode 2, but also hopefully a luckier one, because we had a lot of bad luck this episode. So let's just sleep, and that'll be the last action I take here. I'm just gonna sleep for as long as the game lets me. So, take care, see you in the next one.